for giving us your precious time. It's always an honor and pleasure talking to you. My first question to you is, Nadir, what is the ground reality in front of you right now? How do you think now to help our brothers and sisters in Gaza, what are we supposed to do? In which direction are we supposed to go? Please guide us, Nadir.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum
Thanks a lot
assalam wa
for giving me that Pakistani brother and sister, and for humanity. Throughout your honorable channel. First, before I share what we need to do, we need to know what is happening in the ground. Since 5 weeks until now, Gaza people under siege, under attack by Israelis, whoopings, heavy whoopings. They try to occupy Gaza again. They are using genocide, war crimes, criminal against humanity. More than 12,000 shaheed, more than 29,000 injured. More than 70% of them are children and women, which explain with evidence, clear evidence, that Israelis are only targeting civilians. They damage more than 50% of Palestinians building in Gaza Strip or the infrastructure there, which means 1.5 million Palestinians are homeless right now. They are doing hard to destroy all the civilian institutes, including hospitals, schools, universities, to make people, they are right now since 5 weeks without water, without food, without medicine, without any equipment for the hospitals, any medical materials for the hospitals, to make them have two choices. First, be killed by Israelis' American bombs, bleeding to death or starving to death, or be transferred to outside Palestine, outside Gaza Strip, to become refugees for the second time in their life since 1948 until now. This is what we are facing on the ground: genocide, ethnic cleansing against the Palestinian people. So what we need to do? What we need to do, first of all, we need to put all these Western countries, first of all Americans, British, German, French leaders who are blindly support Israelis in their crimes against humanity and their war crimes.
Yes.
And the supply of military equipment and military arms and bombs for the Israelis by Western countries, which is used to kill Palestinian civilians in cold blood. And this crisis, and this madness, and this genocide against the Palestinian humans created since 4 or 5 weeks until now, which is actually continued since 1948 until now, but
right.
today and since 5 weeks it is extremely aggressive and criminal, more and more, day by day, moment by moment. Yesterday, at the early morning, at 1 o'clock today, at morning, they attacked Shifa Hospital, which is the biggest hospital in Gaza Strip. But the people there, the patients, the doctors, the medical teams, as a human shield for the Israeli army. They are suffering. They throw out many of the patients in the hospital, the children in the hospital, to kick them out of the hospital.
Unbelievable.
So
unbelievable. Nadir, I want to ask you one question, if you allow me, please. Nadir, we're grateful to all those people who are raising their voice on social media platforms. We're grateful to all those people who are boycotting Israeli products. We're grateful to all those people who are in one way or the other trying to raise the voice for the Palestinian brothers and sisters. My question to you is, on social media, we're watching many conspiracy theories. One of them is Gaza has a lot of gas reserves which Israel wants for the European market, since the European market cannot take gas from Russia anymore. But there's another theory that Israeli government wants to create a parallel Suez Canal through Gaza. That is why they want everyone to vacate that land. Will you throw some light on this subject, please?
Actually, I watched what you watched before, and I saw a lot of a lot of evidence, a lot of information in social media. Even I heard that the Prime Minister of Britain, his family is involved in this business,
Yes.
and they are looking to get the profit from that. This is what I hear from the social media. But the issue is the way to invest, not by killing people, not making bloody war against civilians, not by killing children. You need to come with your companies to negotiate with the legal leader of Palestine to make cooperation, not killing people to replace them. We are not Indians. This is not United States of America. This is not the history of which built of the Americans of their country. This is Palestinian territory. We are there since 12,000 years, and we will stay there until the dawn day. This is what they need to understand. And I want to ask one question for all the Western countries' leaders. What kind of democracy are you speaking about it when your people on the street protest in favor of Palestine? On the other hand, you are supporting the Israelis in their crimes against the Palestinians. Today, I saw statistics from the United States of America that 62% of the American people asking for ceasefire.
Yes.
On the other hand, the American leaders, the White House, President Biden, and all his leaders around him are understand the needs of Israelis to don't ceasefire, because this means that the Israelis lose the war against Palestinians. So what kind of democracy we are speaking about with you people supporting their brothers in humanity, Palestinian people, and you are supporting the criminal in their crimes in killing innocent people and children and women in the Gaza Strip. This is the question for our always marketing democracy. Is this the democracy what you are trying to share it with the world?
I completely agree. This is not democracy. This is a joke. I would call it a puppetcracy. They're all puppets controlled by someone other. Another important question. What was your reaction on the OIC's special meeting on Gaza? My heart was broken when I heard Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, and Morocco, Egypt voted in favor of Israel. My heart was broken. What was your response?
Yeah, we appreciate their statements, their speech, but if we compare the support for Palestinian people in these crimes against humanity with the Americans and Western countries' support, we will see something. That the Americans sent 2 of their heavy and biggest airplane carrier to support Israelis. The open air bridge to support Israelis with bombings and bombs to kill more and more Palestinians, innocent people, innocent civilian people, more children and women. We saw them, they are open their own army storage houses to house store, to giving more and more weapons and arms. We see the British Prime Minister to came to Israelis with military plane full by weapons and bombs to support the Israelis. So we are looking for more support for our Muslim Ummah by make all these Western countries under pressure, using their strong diplomacy, their strong political relation with all the humans around the world, to insist them to follow the international law, follow the resolution of international community, follow the human rights principle, to understand we are all brother and sister in the humanity, because over us are grandsons and daughters of Adam and Eve. So how become you are supporting some criminals against civilians to kill them in cold blood?
Right.
This is what you need for Muslim Ummah. We are need for Muslim Ummah to insist them to end the closed political horizon by giving opportunity for peace, for establishing an independent Palestinian state, for facilitate the right of return for Palestinian refugees, with they are waiting for this right according to 194 resolution since 1948. We are waiting for a long time for peace, but we are only see killings, more settlements, more criminal
Right,
against
Nader.
our people by Israelis, more suffering, more crisis. We need this suffering to be end once forever.
Nader,
This is what we are waiting
Nader, my
and
last
from
question,
all the human.
last but not the least. Nader, what do you expect from the Pakistani people now? The Pakistani nation has Palestine in their hearts, Palestinian people in their hearts. But sadly, the kind of economy we have, the kind of politics we have, we can't do much. What do you expect from us?
Raising your voice don't need financial resources. Raising your voice in favor of right cause don't need economical resources. Using your strong diplomacy, your active diplomacy, following the vision and the principle of Qa'id A'zam don't need any resources. Only keep going on following the vision and of Qa'id A'zam, may Allah bless his soul. His principle in favor of Palestine, in supporting Palestine, this is more than enough. For us, we are not waiting for money, we are not waiting for financial resources, we are not only need to be sure that we are not alone in our battle for freedom and independence. We are not going to be alone in our battle to raise our flag on Aqsa Masjid and all the territories of land of Palestine to be free and equal to other human and other nations, getting enjoy freedom, stability. This is what we are waiting for Pakistani people, from all Muslim Ummah, Arab countries, and all the world. We have the right to be independent. We have the right to be free. We have the right to live in peace and stability as all the nations around the world. This is what we are needed to do, be done from all and supported, and not feel we are alone in this battle for freedom and independence.
Thank you so very much, Nader Al Turk, Head of Deputy Mission, Palestinian Embassy, for joining us.